Ah, hello again. I'm sitting here in my garden reading one of my favourite books. Here it is. It's Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there lived a little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. That wasn't really her name, but everybody called her Little Red Riding Hood because she was little and she liked to wear a riding hood. She lived with her mother in a nice little cottage in the middle of a wood. And one day, her mother asked her to take a basket of food to her grandma who was sick in bed. And there's the basket of food. The mother said, "Go straight to grandma's house with the basket of food because there is a big, bad wolf in the forest. And it wouldn't be a very good idea if you got eaten." So Goldilocks said, "Yes, Mum, I'll be very careful." And she took the basket of food off to Grandma's house. She walked through the woods. On the way, she came across the big bad wolf. And the big bad wolf said, "Where are you going with that basket of food?" And Little Red Riding Hood said, "Well, I'm taking some food to my sick grandma." And the wolf thought, tasty. I could eat Little Red Riding Hood up right now, but I'd like to eat Grandma as well. So, as quick as he could, he ran to Grandma's house. When he got to Grandma's house, he knocked on the door. And Grandma said, "Who is it?" The big bad wolf said, "It's me, Little Red Riding Hood." And Grandma said, "Come in." The big bad wolf came in and saw Grandma sick in bed. And do you know what he did? He ate her all up. Then he pretended to be Grandma. He put on Grandma's clothes and Grandma's glasses and got into bed. The wolf is in Granny's bed. And there he waited for Goldilocks to knock upon the door. Goldilocks arrived and knocked on the door. And the wolf said, "Who is it?" And Little Red Riding Hood said, "It's Little Red Riding Hood." And the wolf said, "Come in." So Little Red Riding Hood came in, and she saw Grandma in bed. But Grandma looked a little bit different. And Little Red Riding Hood said, "Oh, Granny, what big ears you have." And the big bad wolf said, "All the better to hear you with, my dear." Little Red Riding Hood said, "Oh, Granny, what big eyes you have." And the big bad wolf said, "All the better to see you with, my dear." Then Little Red Riding Hood said, "Oh, Granny, what big teeth you have." And the big bad wolf said, "All the better to eat you with, my dear." And Little Red Riding Hood shouted, "Help! Help!" And the big bad wolf ate her up. Now a long way away in the forest, there was a woodcutter who had a big sharp axe who was chopping trees down. He heard Little Red Riding Hood shout for help, so he ran to the cottage, saw the big bad wolf with a huge tummy. He got his axe and he chopped the big bad wolf, and out came Grandma, and out came Little Red Riding Hood, who was surprisingly fine actually. And the big bad wolf ran off into the forest and was never seen again. And Grandma and Little Red Riding Hood lived happily ever after. The end.